What are you doing? This again. Can you move away? I'd like to stand up. Come on now. I'm being serious. I can't move if you're all over me like this. Hey. Look at me when I'm talking to you. I mean it. Look at me. Well, not like that. Your eyes are too pretty to be this upset. It doesn't suit you. But they're sharp too, always watching for the moment I slip. It's almost endearing. I can't do anything about it. You know this as well as I do. What's holding you back is all in here, and this messy brain of yours. You can't kill me, because you don't want to. No matter how close you get, you can't bring yourself to do the last step. You've been trying this for a few days. You should be used to the feeling by now. For how long have I been sleeping? 4 hours. More than I had at night. Today was so tiring. I needed that. Earlier, one of my old clients came back to complain about our contract. To negotiate with me. Shameless, isn't it? When you have nothing to lose, I suppose it's not that important. You must be familiar with this feeling. My point is, you've had all of the time in the world. If you actually wanted to, I'd be long gone by now. But if you're still convinced you can do it, go on. Go on then. I'll make it even easier for you. I'll just lean into the knife. You can end my life right here, right now. Then our deal is over. Kill me. Do it. That's what I thought. Now, if you would, please take your pretty little knife away from my throat. Thank you. This is what? The 7th time now. You're persistent. I'll give you that. But persistence without a plan is just insanity. You should switch up your strategy a bit. I don't know what makes you think you'll be able to snap out of it all of a sudden, but I love seeing you try. Now, give me the knife. That's it. Just hand it to me. Good. You're so good for me. Does that feel good? Do you like being praised by me? I can do it so much more. You just have to sit down. Here, next to me. See, you can't disobey me, and you definitely can't kill me. I'm going to hold on to this knife for now. Seriously, where do you find so many? We all have our tricks, I suppose. In any case, have you actually been here, like this, for the past few hours? Well, that's no good, however pretty my sleeping face is. I don't imagine staring at it has been all that interesting. We should do something that's a bit more engaging. I'll treat you. You're here now, so might as well enjoy your new reality in between all your attempts on my life, I mean. You know me. I see a good deal. I take it, no matter the risks. Besides, I get to do things like telling you to relax, and you'll relax, whether you want to or not. I'd say it's pretty worth it. It is unfair, and that's what makes it so good. But the fun is in the challenge, don't you think? It will be all the more rewarding if you do manage to break free from me. I know what you're thinking. It shouldn't be so hard. You have to make yourself do it. Make yourself want it. Before it's too late. After all, you signed yourself off to me. And it's so easy to influence a soul bound to mine. I'd say you are as much to blame as I am. For a deal to work, 2 people have to sign it. So you did go digging in my office when I wasn't looking, huh? Seriously, you left a mess behind. Honestly, don't bother. Even if you look properly, you won't find our contract there. I keep most of the papers in my office, but not all. The actually useful ones are here, for safekeeping. This is your writing, isn't it? And your blood. Signed and dated 8 days ago. The memory should still be fresh in your mind. You're at your best when you have that determined fire in your eyes. For someone who is bleeding out, you had a pretty steady voice, and an even steadier hand. People will take any opportunity to stay alive, no matter what it involves. It seems you're no different. Of course, have a closer look. Nice try. Ripping it up will make it go away. It will just reappear. You're very funny. I mean, if it makes you happy, go ahead. You can tear it apart for as long as you want. like an infinite form of stress relief. But not even I can end it once in its place. Luckily for both of us, these are very simple terms. You'll stay along as I'm alive. But if I die, we both do. Oh, no sulking. You agree to that part too. That's the easy bit. The one that benefits you the most. I am pretty good at avoiding death. You can consider yourself immortal now. I could have kept it at that. And I'm sure you would have accepted it anyway, without thinking about the consequences. But you gotta break claws out of it, as I am so considerate. You really don't have any patience, do you? There's only one way out, and you know what it is. If you want to be free, you just have to kill me. Then you can walk off, alive. Until then, your essence, your life, is forever bound to me. You're right. Maybe it wasn't all in good faith. This clause benefits me too. The higher the stakes on my life, the more control I can claim over yours. And every new day is a day for you to lose to my will. Every day you don't kill me, you fall further and further under my control. Given your track record. Yeah, we are going to be here for a while. Whoa. Hey. Hey, you move quick. My relaxation command didn't really last long, did it? I should be more specific next time. Tell you to remain calm for a nice long while. Well, what are you gonna do now? Choke me? You can't even bring yourself to tighten your grip around my neck a little. You never change. You try and fail. That's the fun part. Eventually you will stop trying. You're a reckless being. Maybe initially you didn't know what selling your soul would entail. But now you do. And instead of taking your time to plan your next steps properly, you chose to come here. You stayed here to finish me off as fast as possible. It's quite telling, I think. There's nothing physically holding you back from leaving. Of course, but you're not going to. I'm sure you won't. You might have the first couple of days, but now I can feel your hands shaking around my skin. See the hesitation behind your eyes. This is what happens when you spend so much time next to me. The corruption is so much faster. And eventually, the voice at the back of your head, the one telling you to stop and listen to me, will win you over. But don't worry, When you come around, I'll take such good care of you. In a way, you must be desperate now. It shows from your attempts. You have to kill me, or it will all have been for nothing. Your life, your independence, they'll all be gone in the blink of an eye. What's wrong? Expecting something? You're so used to me telling you what to do already. Freezing in place, waiting for my next words. Owning your soul is the reward for me. It's what I do for a living. All these contracts keep me alive. And ultimately, they'll be what keeps you alive too. And maybe one day you'll forge your own. I promise it's exciting. I'll teach you how. Now, why don't you start by taking your hands away from my throat? You're so tense. Just let yourself go. Fall into my arms. That's right. You're okay. You're gonna stay like this, aren't you? Good. Doesn't it feel so good to do as I say? I know it does. I can sense every little thing you feel. You can try again tomorrow if you want, and if you don't, that's okay too. But for now, close your eyes and let the tension slip away from your body. Everything else is just not important now. The only thing you need to hear is my voice. The only thing you need to do is listen. You can fight me, but you can't fight yourself. And when your fire burns out, I'll still be here, waiting to make you whole again in ways you didn't think were possible. To hold on to your soul forever.